There we go.
Ah, first viewer in. Hey guys, what's up? Or guy, girl, they, them, backer, hopefully. No. Hopefully we have some good people this time. I mean,
Yeah.
at least a steady flow like last time, even if it's just a few people and all that.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. The viewers are coming in. Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hello.
Feel free to drop some hellos. Let us know who's coming in to join us. We don't know how many of you guys were here last time or not, but just sort of like last time, we wanted to give everyone an opportunity to, come in and ask us any questions they have, and talk about the games a bit, maybe talk about some upcoming projects and stuff, things like that. We've obviously got a lot more backers than the last time we did this. Was it almost doubled? Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah. So, clearly a lot more backers. So I want to make sure all these new backers got a chance to come in and ask anything they've been wanting to know about the games and all that. Obviously, since last time we spoke, we've added 2 new expansions to the whole thing since then, because we hadn't unlocked either of those yet, right? It was just after funding.
Yeah.
So, yeah, with both the expansions added and all that, thought you guys might have some questions about that you want to talk about, get answered and things. We have somehow already lost viewers. Awesome.
It doesn't matter.
It's like the campaign all over again.
Oh my god.
Hello, Vortex Games, right? I'm pretty sure I know you're from backing and all that. How's it going? Anyway. Well, did we want to maybe play? Yes. Now, I'm trying to remember. Were you one of the local Oklahoma ones? Or maybe I'm thinking of a different one altogether. Anywho's, there's our stuff. Get some things over here. Oh, New Hampshire. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm actually really glad to have people. I know we've had a few people. I'm trying to say words. We've had a few retailers. I can't remember if you're one of the retailers or not. Maybe you're just another game company. Sorry. I know we've had a few retailers that aren't local, and that was really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
We had one. Yeah, okay, yeah, you were with me. Okay, I'm remembering right. Remembering. Appreciate it. Big appreciation. Yeah, we had one reach out recently from somewhere in Asia. I can't remember what country they're from specifically, but their message was about like, hey, how does an Asian country get something?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they ever actually back though. I didn't see their thing after that message. I guess we messed up there. Anyway, no, big thanks, much appreciated and all that. We hope they sell fast for you. We hope you got a lot of people interested in them. Really. A few more viewers coming in. Hello, everybody. Like we were saying earlier, if you're just coming in, we're just here to chat. We did this earlier, right after we funded. We have a lot more backers now, so just giving everyone a chance to swing on in, say hi, ask us any questions you guys might have about any of the games or expansions and all that. Just here to chat and stuff. And also maybe I think we might play a little bit of something. Yeah, might as well.
I don't know how we'll show it.
Well, set that down on the table.
I guess.
Think it will catch it? Oh, well.
No.
Fine, okay.
It barely catches us with how it's set up.
Well, I meant on the table, but I guess, yeah.
No.
Guess we should have planned that part out a little better.
Yeah.
See if there's something we could have done about that. Let's see if we figure it out. I'd like to see how solo works. Yeah, see? We're gonna figure this out.
Okay.
Maybe we could... We need to get it slightly lower than the table, right? That's all we need to do?
No, it needs to be higher.
Higher than the table? I don't know what we're talking about. Because I'm thinking it comes straight like you'd be seeing it played here almost.
Right. Well, then that needs to be back here.
That's what I'm saying. If it were on here, like, wouldn't you see the table and the stuff playing in front of it?
I don't know. I mean, you can put it down there and find out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move the camera for a sec, guys.
Behind the scenes.
The big boxes. See if we can. See, there's some table action there.
Okay.
Move this drink. I think we can go to the floor with it. Not the most flexible here, but I can figure this out. Mm-hmm. Hey, see? No, we've got this figured out.
Okay.
Thank you for downloading the Twitch app. I'm sorry you had to do that. No. So let's see. It says, I know Adventures is semi-co-op, is Fire and Ice solo optional. So, what we have for us, all of our co-op and solo options is we have solo rules that you can use in any of the game modes now. We had an issue originally with using our kind of automation rules that we had in the Adventures mode for the main game. The fact that bosses and heroes have multiple options for attacks was a bit of a problem. And it seems silly that it took us this long to figure it out, but we eventually just had the epiphany that, oh, you just need to set something that determines which attack they're using for the turn, some die roll or whatever. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, that kind of gets rid of a problem we had. So once we figured that out, yeah, there's now solo options or full co-op options in all game modes where you can fight against, like the boss mode, which we already have in the base game in Fire and Ice, where normally a player will control the boss against other players. You can automate the boss now instead. And Adventures really just offers a totally different style of gameplay, where you're fighting just a big horde of cubes of monsters and stuff that we have. And that version you can play solo, full cooperative, or semi-cooperative. And I think that's what we were going to try and do here, is run through a little Adventures for you guys. Does that answer what we're looking for? Woo.
I don't like this.
Push the table up. It is a heavy table. We found like the biggest coffee table we could find for our game room. It was positioned a little better, and then I moved it back. Hey, there we go. There's table. All right, cool. So we can at least kind of see what's going on here. Woo! All right, so yeah, I think just we're here to chat as you guys come in, ask us any questions you got and all that. But otherwise, I think we're gonna go ahead and just try and run through an adventure real quick for you guys. Mel, I'll let you decide on your character first. Where'd Fire and Ice go?
Wherever you put it.
Oh, right by me. Yeah. Ew. So some things that we haven't made like in a update or anything yet and weren't talked about last time. Some people have asked about like what kind of stretch goals we might look forward to after getting Adventures unlocked and all that. And our thing for that is that is originally our plan for what to do after Adventures was we originally planned making a mid-10 version of one of our games we had previously released called Velatum. We talked about that a little bit in the last stream. But we were persuaded by you guys to push that back and instead focus on component upgrades and all that, and looking into shipping options and stuff. So that's more what we're looking into at the moment. Unfortunately, though, our manufacturers have been on holiday recently. Seems to be a lot of holidays over in China. So they haven't been able to get back with us on exact quotes, and without getting exact quotes, we weren't able to put like exact numbers to announcing an official stretch goal. Like, this much we can do this. But it's not that we haven't been figuring out what to do. So we've already got plans, assuming we can afford. I think we can. We've gone pretty far over. We've already got plans to do things like Adding a nice gloss, a little, protected from spills and all that. We don't want your cards getting ruined, the moment an accident happens. We're going to put different colored dice into each tin. So far, we're thinking of blue dice, kind of like the ones you see in most of our stuff for the core game, red dice in Fire and Ice, and a pair of green dice for Adventures. So, as well as we're looking into maybe getting the crates featured in the thing. There's camera. Molded like these are in our prototypes. Woo, running away from me. So we got these from the Game Crafter. I don't know what they had them for, but they already had these molded crates, and that's what we got for our prototyping. But the manufacturer couldn't find them directly, right? We need to do like a mold on them or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we initially had switched with them to doing just like a painted up cube to look like a crate and all that. But we're gonna see with how much we can go back to getting these nice, cool, sculpted, molded, whatever you say, crates in there as well. I need a couple more tins. Da, da, da. And if you guys have any special things y'all are wanting, all that, so let us know if there's some specific thing, upgrade, or whatever you guys are wanting to see in the game. Let us know. Today or on the catch this afterwards. Hopefully, still a few hours left. It's gonna take a couple weeks for us to, get the payments all finalized and out to them, anyways. What style of game is it? I'm not. Which one? A&M Game School. Be on for the stretch goals. Any thoughts on small that could hold all of the tins in one box?
I mean, we were thinking about the rubber band. But...
Yeah. So one will at the A&M Game School. I'm not sure which game you're talking about. Mini Meeple or one of the expansions. Or as far as we're already supposed to have, I think, like a rubber band or something put into one of them so you can kind of like hold them all together. They had talked about wanting a sleeve, but the problem with the sleeve is you have to be able to fold up and fit into one. I don't think that'd be a good thing because they're not being sold as a whole package overall. So the box would be, I guess the box situation would be sort of like Smash Up's big geekier box or King of Tokyo's like monster box. So just like a thing you can buy otherwise to put your stuff in a collector's box of sorts. We hadn't thought of that. We could look into something like that. See if there's just like a box we could get made up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll look at that. Yeah. Like I was saying, if you're catching the stream afterwards and you have some questions, let us know, guys. We've got some time to sort stuff out. Anyways, so you're gonna be a wizard for this.
Yep.
I'm gonna be just the basic and be the Baron. Plus one all around. Did I shuffle this up? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Since I'd like to know which game A was asking about. If you're talking about Mini Meeple Melee, the main one for our Kickstarter, the style of game is arena combat. That's player dropped in, you've got a few actions on your turn. You're just trying to be the last person or team or whatever. Take out all your opponents. Combat some pretty basic D6 rolling. You roll your dice, you add any modifiers you have, and if the attacker wins, they deal damage. If they don't, they miss. If you're asking for style of the Adventures expansion, think like Hero Quest, little dungeon crawlers. What's going on? You're gonna run through a few tins of maps from the main game while fighting these little monster cubes. And at the end, you fight one of these big monsters. And throughout it, you're going to be getting points for every time you kill a monster or find treasure and stuff. And at the end, whoever's collected the most points. And in case you works, I don't know when you if you were asking about the Velism on the other game, we consider making a Mint 10 version of that sort of a battle chess game. Anyway, I think we're shuffled up good here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do our first 10. So setup for your starting 10 is more or less the same. You're going to draw the top card of the terrain, set it in. I forget who we was going to set the cards up. You remember? I think it was something. I think usually whoever picks their character last is how we usually go about it.
Yeah.
But it's not super important. Keep in mind as we're running through this that these automation rules we have are so if you want to have just no control over running through the dungeon, you can. But really, a lot of it can almost be thrown at the thing. Like, as long as you're getting the right stuff in each skin, it's going to play fine. Yes. Gotta get our meeples and our trackers. For those of you that haven't seen, we've got cards here, little trackers on them, and the color matches your meeple. You're always going to start at the far end of the tin, which just means one of the ends of the tin. Doesn't matter which one per se. Just pick it in and start your meeples there. Okay. As our starting spot. Then we're going to drop a crate in. We'll just sort of stay there. No, that one of the magnets. One of the magnets. Alright. And then last we need to spawn in some monsters. Have our little thing there.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
You know where it's at? It's that Power Ranger notebook. I think it's by your spot on the couch.
Okay.
If not, I'll just check for a bit.
Okay.
Got a few more viewers in here, guys. How's it going? Oh, no, lost one again. Anyway, as I've been saying, we're off the Adventures kind of game. I can play through that as well as keep talking with you guys. So anyone new coming in, any questions, let us know. We're setting it up. Sorry, we need a little notebook. Basically, for automation, there's a lot of dice rolling to kind of leave stuff out of your control. As I mentioned earlier, you can have someone in control of all this. Like, it doesn't need to be fully automated, but we've got all these rules for full automation, so you don't have to have someone in charge of it. But you can have a DM, like a dungeon master, that controls all the bad guys and dungeon setup and all that as you play through. So, anyway, flip over to our stats. That's not the stat page. It's the stat page. That's what we need. Anyway, let's see. We should probably separate our cubes. They're kind of a mess here. Which boss do we want to go against? We want to go against the Ogre, the Lich King, or the Dragon?
The Dragon.
Ooh, okay, Dragon, alright.
How often do we stream on Twitch? Very often. This is our second stream ever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're just doing this to, give backers an easy, quick chance, chat with us and all that. And this is just sort of a way for us to pass the time while we're chatting with you guys, so it's not just us sitting awkwardly, waiting to get questions. So normally the way we go is you're going to choose which boss monster you want to fight down. So we have 3 of them. We've got the big green cube, which is your Ogre, the big white cube, which is your Lich King, and the big red cube, which is your Dragon. These will have some little monster faces printed on them, not just going to be blank. But these prototypes don't quite have that yet. But once you pick which monster you're going against, you're then going to grab the matching cube of that color. Those are going to be their level 1 and level 2 minions they have, which are the main monsters you're fighting throughout the dungeon. The flubes are slimes, and they're just generic. They're to be mixed in with every team. So it should be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right, that's right. Yeah. 1 or 2 should be spawning a level 1 slime. 3 and 4 should be a level 1 minion. 5 should be a level 2 slime, and 6 should be a level 2 minion.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So let's figure out what we're spawning in. I'm spawning in a 5, so I gotta drop in a level 2 slime. Mel, what are you dropping in? A 4. So a level 1, which should be the Dark Knight. Alright. So when you're spawning in your minions in this game, the monsters or whatever, you're going to do a little drop in, do a normal game. For those of you that haven't seen the how to play videos and all that, in our game, the way you normally choose your spot outside of like adventures here is what we call a drop in, where you hold your meeple about 3 inches above the stadium, whatever you want, and then you sort of let go. And any space that it's touching, once it starts moving around, is where you can choose to start. Even if it's touching it just the little bittiest bit, you can choose to start in that space. We do the monsters the same way. Basically, we roll to see what we're spawning in. We're both going to drop monsters into the tin now. I'm going to drop mine about here. That sounds kind of close. Now, our prototype ones don't have magnets in them, but the final ones will. So it's going to be magnetized, so don't worry about that. And let's use teleportation circle as a player 1 marker. I should probably just do that.
Yeah. So
let's roll to see who's going to go first. I got a 3, so I'm not going to be hard to beat.
6.
6? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. So you'll get our first player 1 marker. Every new round, the player 1 marker is going to shift. That way everyone gets a chance to be the first player each round. Don't want to give anyone advantage by always getting to go first and all that in this game. There's some alternate ways you can go about it too. If you don't want it rotating around every turn, you could maybe do a roll for initiative each turn, where whoever rolls the highest gets to be the first player each time. Or you could maybe do a rubber banding thing where it like always goes to the person who's in last place or something like that. But our standard rules are to roll to see who gets it first, and then to simply pass it along the table as you go. In adventures, just like in our other games, on your turn you get 2 actions. Split between you don't need an action card at this point, do you? Yeah, alright.
I hope not.
Yeah. You get 2 actions to use. You can move. You can use one of the skills on your card, which are basically attacks. You can take cover behind a crate or the wall if you need to. All you really do in the wall is just to clean. And you could rest. Resting is a way we have sort of a passing of your turn. You sort of take both your actions in a turn to rest, and on your next turn you'll get an extra action to take. So you have 3 actions on your next turn by passing this turn. And the one new thing for adventures is that you can search. Basically, if there are fewer monsters on the field than there are players, and you're directly next to a monster, then you can roll to search the battlefield and see if you find anything. You could find some little potions here. Potions you can use to help you out in the battle and all that. But also, if you don't use them, they're worth points at the end of the game. You also might be unfortunate enough to just find a trap or another wandering monster, or maybe nothing at all. Mel, you're up first.
Okay. So I'm going to use my fireball, which has a range of 5, and the slime is only 3 away. So I'm just gonna fireball him in his little baby face.
Alright. You roll for yourself, I'll roll for the slime.
Mm-hmm.
A 1.
That's a 3.
Oh, you're right. It's a 3. Well, you rolled a 1. It's
fireball gets +2.
+2, so you got a 3. The slime gets a +1 to its defense rolls. So let's see what it gets. Ah!
A 6. Okay.
A 6. So it survived your first hit. You still have another action to use though.
I'll fireball again.
Alright, she's trying again, y'all. It is
Another
no
one.
more successful. It was another one. Alright.
He got 5.
Yeah, he lived. He lived. Sorry to tell you that, but he lived.
Alright.
Okay, what am I gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's right in range of my hat toss. So I think I'm gonna just try and hat toss the slime. Sorry. Yeah, the level 2 slime there. I'll try and hat toss him, which is just a +1. Let's see. I get 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
for the slime.
4, 5.
Yep.
Dang it!
I rolled good for the defense.
How is this the hardest slime to kill? Alright. Let's try again. Let's take him out. This time. 6. Surely not. Good. Alright. So I have defeated the monster, the level 2 slime. I will end up keeping that for points. I recommend you end up taking like the same size cube of another color and sort of putting this back into the reserve because we'll need to spawn in more of those throughout the game. We won't be using these green cubes. So I'll keep that showing that I have defeated a level 2 monster. At the end of the game, that's going to be worth 2 points. We're playing the semi-cooperative mode that we kind of consider the standard. But you can ignore all the point stuff and play it full solo or cooperative. No issue. Alright, that was both of our turns. We've both done 2 actions or whatever. The first player marker needs to transfer over to me, but first, the monsters need to go. So we have rules of engagement that the monsters follow for the most part, so you don't have to tell them to pick who they go for. They pretty much go for whoever the closest player is that they can reach and attack. If they can reach multiple players, then we have a couple of tiebreaker situations to help the monster decide. Obviously, we're both really far away. I don't think it's going to make it to us either way, but it should technically be running for me since I would technically be the littlest, like single space closer than you. So it's going to move 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And that's the closest way. It goes 1, 2, 1. Yeah, otherwise it's there. So that's it moving as far as it can go. Unfortunately, the monster did not have to actually make it to us. All right. So, but I'm the first player now. And I'm going to go ahead and move 1, 2 spaces up to it, and then I will use my fisticuffs on the Dark Knight here. So, I get a 6. You gotta roll for him, Mel.
Yeah.
He gets, alright, he has a shield, so he gets +1, so he's 5. Still, that's gonna be a hit and a kill. All monsters only have 1 life. It's just that way. We had thought about giving them separate life totals, but they have to somehow keep track of different life totals for multiple of the same monster. We didn't have a good way for that, so all monsters just have 1 life. It's only the bosses you get to fight with that have multiple, which isn't a problem because you're only going to be fighting 1 of them. But that's both my turns. I ran and I smacked him. So now your turn to, I guess, haul for the other end of the dungeon, or to maybe do some searching.
I'll go 1, 2, and then yeah, I will search.
Okay, roll 2 dice for searching.
That's right.
Are you going to do a print and play for the Adventures 10 like the others? The Tide. So yeah, we plan on doing that. The only reason we haven't done that yet is we had a little mishap with one of our computers. The all the rules and stuff for Adventures was on my computer, which decided to break down on us the other day. So we are getting a new battery in to save that and get all there. So it's also good. We've also got it. Worst case scenario, we just retype it out on her computer. You know, we can do that, no problem. But that's the only reason we haven't yet is the files are currently trapped on a dead computer. So we're getting a new battery in. We'll get that sorted out. And then, yeah, we'll end up putting up print and play files for Adventure Expansion as well. All right.
Yep. I rolled a 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5.
It's pretty high.
Yep. You found a defense potion.
Yay!
Alrighty. Let's see, there it is. She has her little defense token, as I explained earlier. That is hers to use at any point during the rest of this game if she needs a little boost to her defense, or she can just save it all the way till the end, and that'll be worth a point.
Money. Points.
What we're playing for is glory points here. Our idea of adventures is, whereas you're all a team going on this adventure together, working through this dungeon together, at the end of the day, we're all going to be hanging around the tavern, telling stories of our great adventures. And of course, you want to have the most, cool feats to tell everyone about. So every time you defeat monsters and find cool treasures, that's more bragging points for your storytelling later. But obviously things like losing and dying are going to be knocks to your ego there. It's great that you defeated 7 goblins and an orc, but it's kind of lame that you also, died by that slime that shot you with a goo ball. So every time you end up dying in this, you'll end up dropping half of the collected glory points. Oh, I kept the wrong one. Let me put that back. There we go. The small one. There we go.
There you go.
Alrighty. Anyway, so that was your go. And that would be the monster turn, but there's no monster here, so just rotate around. So the way you're progressing through the dungeon every time is pretty much you're just always making it to the far end of where you came in at. So we started down here. We're trying to exit the 10 on this side. Once we do, we'll spawn up a new 10 with some new terrain and monsters and all that to deal with. But yeah. No?
Okay. I'm going to exit 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and spawn the next one in, since by your next turn you'll be going over that wall.
Yep.
We'll take another 10. You can do a little roll to decide whether it goes in straight like this or on the side, but again, that's a detail that doesn't really matter much. I think we're just going to end up attaching it. If you want to decide, you can roll and usually say evens is one way, odds is the other, or you could take one of the tokens in the game and flip them like a coin, Again, a lot of details that aren't super important. We have automation rules just so you had no control over it, but it's minimal details. We're just going to go ahead and attach it as is. Let's, we forgot our magnets. Grab some magnets out to this.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, magnets. There's a couple on that one, too. We'll use them. Alright. We'll just go ahead and attach it like this. And we'll draw the next one off.
Oh yeah, there's only one magnet in here. Because the other one got dropped at Common Space.
Oh.
But they found it.
Oh, okay. But we didn't get it back. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm confused. No problem. Actually, we only need 3, technically, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're good here. Alright. New terrain loaded in. We need to drop another crate in. Just doing this kind of random. Oh, you gotta stick to something, man. Good enough. There. I guess that should technically go to whoever's in the last place, which would be you. Sorry. You get to set the crate. My bad. That's the rule. We should follow the rules to our own thing. You don't have to drop it. You can actually just pick where it goes.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Here. I don't want to slip on some ice.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's see what we spawn into this one. 5, so I'm spawning in a level 2 slime again.
Another level 2
okay.
slime.
2 level 2 slimes. I'm going to start mine over... Yeah, right there. I like how this will be a perfect way to pass time at a restaurant, waiting for food. Yeah, no, we've done that before with this game. We love playing games and all that while we're out getting food and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I think my personal favorite one to take along is Tack. If you don't know what Tack is, it's this cool little abstract game where you're just playing down pieces to make a road connecting 2 opposite sides, and can be played on almost any size board. We end up playing just on a little 3x3 board, which we don't even actually have a board for. We just tend to set down a token we have to represent the center square, and then we know where all the squares are around it.
Mm-hmm.
So we just take a few things and play that one. That's probably our favorite. But we have taken this one out several times with us. Another one we take out with us a lot is actually another one of our games, Button Mashers. This is the little game we made. Technically our first game we published. It is a little game where it's mimicking back when we were kids playing that had literally no idea what we were doing and just sort of randomly throwing attacks while the other players sort of randomly press block directions, hoping to, avoid the hit so they can start attacking back. Mm-hmm. And that's going on. It's more or less a guessing game where you're trying to guess what the next card your opponent's going to turn over, whether it's going to be a high attack, a mid attack, or a low attack. If you guess right, you block it and you go on the attack against them. If you guess wrong, you're going to take the damage on the card. First player to take 25 damage loses the game. Real easy one to carry around and play in just a few minutes or whatever. You can play just straight guessing, which is the basic version, kind of the all ages version, where you just sort of shuffle up the deck and randomly flip over the top card to see what you're going to do. But for older players who want a little more control over it, we have some alternative rules where it becomes a little less about guessing and a little more about kind of reading your opponent. So instead of just shuffling up the deck and flipping over a random one, you take the whole deck into your hand and you pick any one card from your hand to put face down in front of you. So that way it kind of removes the card counting situation from it. Because in the basic game, which is sort of the all ages one, the easy one, it's not too hard to keep count with 15 cards. I know, you've used up all your high cards, or you've used all but one of your high attack cards, so the chances are it's probably not going to be one of those. But when you switch to that holding in your hand version, yeah, I've used all but one of my high attack cards, but I could still put it down at any time. So, yeah, that version I think is definitely a little more compelling to it, but it's a little fun one to carry around with us. If you are interested in something like that, it's over on our website, baronsgames.com. You can find it in our shop, guys. But anyways, enough shameless self-promotion here. Let's get back to gaming.
They can't see the game.
Oh, how'd it happen? I bumped it or something, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Oh no, I touched things. Mel, make that go away. Good. The chat's back. Good. Can't lose the chat. Panicking. No. Alright, it's my turn. I'm going to move.
I thought I had the first player.
Yeah, but you went and we went ahead and load this.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You moved to here.
Okay.
I moved up. You moved up. Then you moved up, and I've been here still.
Okay.
My turn.
Yeah.
So I'll do 1, 2 to get on top of here. And then, do I want to search? I kind of want you to leave me too far behind. I'll search. I'll do it. You're going to have to stop and fight those monsters when you get up there. Hopefully you'll do bad and I can catch up anyways. Mm-hmm. Let's see what I find. 3, 5. I don't think that's good. Oh, never mind. That's totally good. I get a luck potion. Heck yeah. So there we go. A defense potion, which should be pretty obvious. You can use that to add one to a defense roll. I got a luck potion, which lets me re-roll any one. Just once. Mm-hmm. That'll be your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna cross the wall. So 1, 2, and then I'm going to fireball this slime in his little gooey face.
Do slimes have faces?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess I've seen some that are sort of depicted with like a face.
Gooey body.
Gooey. That sounds gross.
That's a 6.
Okay, all right. So he can defend that.
Mm-hmm. But will he?
No, he got 5. He got him. Okay. All right.
Yay! I finally got points.
There's a dead slime.
Yay!
All right. Oh, hold on. You shouldn't have gone. The monster should have got a chance to go first.
But no one was in the tin.
You're right. They couldn't see you. They only know to go for things they see.
Yeah.
You got it. Which means it also would have been my turn to go first, though. You didn't pass the token. It's fine. It's fine. I wasn't gonna get there anyways.
Okay.
1, 2. Wow. Search again. Because I can't make it over the wall either. No, how much movement I have. Alright. Just searched. Have to search again. 3, 3. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm finding stuff. This is not common to get this lucky on finding stuff. I got a potion. Mm-hmm. Alright. So now, it's the monster. And this will go back to okay. Since we are out of term. But it didn't really matter because I wasn't going to be able to affect it anyways.
Yeah.
The slimes have a range of 4. 1, 2, 3. So your range, it doesn't even need to move. It can attack you straight where it's at. Slimes have a range of 4 and get +1 to their rolls. Oh, you only get a block of 2.
Yes.
Alright, well, a 6 will do it. But obviously, it gets another action, and you're still within range, so it's going to attack again. Or this time. You know, modifiers that hit. You got your first hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
So he's also within my range, so I'm going to do a fireball.
Yeah, everything's within your range.
Yep, 5 is pretty good. 7.
Oof.
You gotta roll a 6 to block.
Yeah, if the slime rolls a 6, it'll tie and we'll have to reroll. So, man, I am crazy with these dice today. But that was just a 2, so it definitely failed.
More points for me.
Alright. And you're technically ahead of me. Well, no, my treasure helps me out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, we're tied. We're tied right now. Okay, alright. My turn. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to help you get across up faster. I like that very much.
Yep. Move diagonally.
Anyway, there's the monsters to be messed with there. We'll be fine. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, thank you. Thank you for passing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going now. I've got my stuff. Let's get some killing done.
Indeed. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Out of my way! Spawn us up the next 10.
Okay.
Alright. Dropping in a new 10 here. This little zigzag pattern going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's draw out our next one. The bridges one.
Bridges.
What we got? The is coming out. Alright. Where are the crates? There it is. Alright, Weird Tide. I'm going second, so I'll set it in. Let's set it right here. And then let's spawn in our monsters.
Yep. 3.
A 2 and a 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're spawning in a level 1 slime and a level 1 minion, which is going to be a Dark Knight. Not too hard a one. Haven't had to deal with any level 2s this game.
Yep. You mean level 2 minions?
Sorry, yeah, level 2, minions overall. Sorry. Let's aim here-ish. Cool, yeah, that'll work.
They're both in the water.
The Dark Knight's not gonna like that much. My foot is dead asleep right now. Just being totally honest, guys. Foot is completely asleep. All the tingles. Anywho's. Your turn.
Okay. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2 into the 10 and shoot the little tiny slime in front of me with a fireball.
Alright.
1.
Yeah, it survived.
Yeah. Alright. Your turn.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. I'll move 1 up. And then I'll just throw my hat over at the thing. Because I can't get past you to get over there, so I might as well just try and steal the kill from you.
3.
I only got a 3, though. Roll a 1.
Nope. I rolled a 6.
If I had rolled higher, I think it'd be good for me to use my reroll.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you got a 6 and I got a 3, I don't think rerolling either of those would necessarily be a good idea.
Yeah.
like, you'd have to roll pretty bad for it to turn out in my favor, and I'd have to roll really good for it to go in my favor. So I think I'll accept the loss here. Alright, but...
Monster turn.
Yes, monster turn, which means the slime, you're obviously already within its range, and it's got a range of 4. So it's going to go ahead and attack. It gets no modifiers, it's just a straight roll. So just block a 2.
Done.
Okay, it's going to attack again. Block a 2 again.
Done.
Well, fine. And the Dark Knight's going to try and run his way over. Again, you're obviously the closest here. So he's going to move 1, 2, probably 3, 4. Which I think that's probably the closest route to you.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah.
It's about equidistant with the crate being right there.
Yeah. Alright. My go. Mm-hmm. You are still in the way.
Sure am, buddy.
So I guess I'll just try and take that slime down and then... I don't know, search. Let's try and kill the slime. 5. There we go. Yes. Alright, there we go. Another point. That's what I needed. And then, yeah, I can't get over. You're kind of in my way. I mean, it's not like I literally can't get over. It's just without using all of my turn for movement, I couldn't get over. So with only one movement action, I don't have enough to get around. So I'll do a search.
3-3, but you already got it.
I did, didn't I?
So you get nothing.
Ugh.
You lose.
So we only have one of each potion in the game. Once that potion is found, it cannot find another. So if you end up rolling the same thing for one like I just did, I rolled 3-3 again, so I should have got a health potion. There are no more health potions to be found, so it said I found nothing. That's my turn.
Yep. So I'll be kind and get out of your way, I suppose. 1, 2, and then I'll shoot the Dark Knight with a fireball.
Alright.
That's a 4.
We've had a relatively... We've had a relatively low damage game so far. Normally we have some more damage by now. Mm-hmm. You know, the difficulty can be scaled a little bit. The standard version keeps it kind of middling. And what you kind of roll is a big factor on it. Mm-hmm. This one's been pretty low. We've done pretty good at fighting these guys so far. Normally by now you would have already had 1 death or at least more than just 1 damage given. So this one's been pretty easy on us. I'll do 1, 2 to get over. And then, yeah.
Throw your hat.
I mean, why not? I mean, if I can reach it, I'm not going to waste another action moving.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Sheesh.
You can tie it, though.
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he roll defense straight up? Or is it +1?
Nope. Dark Knights get +1. They have a shield.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Alright, so we have a tie. Again, for any of y'all that haven't seen our how to play stuff, ties in this one work the same as in our other games. If there's a tie, unless someone has exactly what I have, opportunist ability, you do a reroll. But I care there's opportunist, so I actually win all ties. So unfortunately, Dark Knight, you have been defeated. Alright. Certainly this lucky streak of ours isn't going to hold up against the dragon, though.
Yeah. I'll put it here.
Yeah, it's gonna be your turn.
Yep.
New 10. Oh, boy. We unfortunately drew up this one for our guy, so that's going to be fun dealing with.
One-way ticket.
Whew. Not going to be much running around this, unfortunately.
Nope.
When you set up the boss tin, like the starting tin, this one doesn't really have like a much of a random setup. You set the boss cube just down at the far end of the tin. No crates in the boss tin. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Oh, I will go ahead and show you guys this. So the boss cubes are really big. They are definitely much bigger than the squares on the thing. So A boss cube ends up taking up 4 spaces at a time, and that's just where it sits. As it moves, you still sort of count the same. Like, it doesn't move like a whole 4 spaces for one. It'll move just, if I can show it kind of good here, best I can on camera. It'll just move like a set up. Like, if you're used to playing the abstract games where you kind of move from the connecting points of lines, that's sort of what he's doing. Just moving from one connecting point of all the corners to the next one. So that's 1, 2. They're big, take a lot of spaces, but they're not just leaping across the whole arena in one movement. But anyway, yep. There's our big dragon, waiting for us to show up and take him down.
Yikes.
So, the dragon has a flame breath, which just hits everything in a direction. He uses his rules of engagement to decide which direction he's attacking, which player he's going for. But any player that also happens to be in that direction is getting caught in that flame.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep. I'm gonna try and roll for treasure. Let's see what we can get.
Well, you're not getting a health potion.
Whatever. 2, 4.
I think you found a trap.
Oh no.
You did.
Oh,
So,
no.
she unfortunately found her an arrow trap. You need to roll a 4 or higher to avoid the damage.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I didn't.
Nope, that's a 2. That's unfortunate.
Take a damage. Okay. Do I want to try and search again?
I don't know.
Right.
You're definitely going to want to try and avoid being hit in the next 10. You're going to want me to take the brunt of it if possible.
Yeah. I'll move towards the exit.
Alright. There's nothing I can do but head that way. I don't really want to waste any time searching right now. So we'll...
Waste no
1,
time.
2, 3, 4. Alright. And then it's going to be over to me. Monsters don't attack until you enter their 10, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that water slowed me down. Alright, Mel. Your turn.
Okay.
You can go all later on the water.
Yes, I know. Like this.
But do you really want to enter that 10 on your own?
No, I don't. So I'll roll. Come on, dice. Give me something good. 3, 5.
I think that's one we already got. Let's see. 3, 5 is my luck potion. Sorry.
Okay.
Alrighty. Then. Again, unfortunately, you're the first player now, though.
No.
You won't be the only person in there. I'm going to come in, too.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just go ahead and come inside.
Phrasing.
I'll go inside the 10.
1, 2. You could attack, or you could just kind of get off to the side and get out of the way.
4. Yeah, he's just within my range, so...
But you're also within his range.
Everything's within his range.
I know, but I'm just saying, you could just get out of the way. Hopefully you'll roll good defense, and you could just get a point after this, too.
Yeah. 6.
Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good.
Doesn't he get +2 to defense?
No, I think you're thinking of the ogre.
What's he do? Nothing?
He gets a +1 to stuff, I'm pretty sure. We need a... Yeah. Sorry, but with us having to grab this old rule book, we're having to remember a little bit. So he got a 6, and you got a 6, right?
Yes.
So that's because neither one of you have opportunists. That's going to be a reroll.
Yep. 5.
Supposed to roll better, Mel.
I know.
Well.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Alright, no point for me.
Yeah.
Every time you get a hit on the boss, you get a point.
Yeah. You end up taking just some unclaimed monster cube, usually level 1, or if you need to kind of condense some down, you can trade in a couple of ones for level 2.
Mm-hmm.
But just make sure you're getting a point every time you deal a damage to the boss. Alright, I'll move 1, 2 over. 1, 2, 3. I can't reach him.
Oh no. Are you going to get out of his way?
get out of his way. I mean, if I get out of his way, I won't be able to reach him next turn either. So I guess I just need to be running for him.
You're gonna bum rush this dragon.
I mean, because otherwise I can't reach him, so. 1, 2. Let's just head in, take him on.
Alright, his turn.
Alright, so the dragon's going to end up...
Or her turn.
Yeah, whatever. Their turn, its turn. Dragon's got its big cone. It adds 2 to whatever it rolls. Add everything in front of it. So I'll go ahead. I mean, I'm the closest, I guess, so we'll roll for it attacking me first. So you roll for the dragon's first attack, and I'll roll to defend. 4, 5. Yes, I survive.
Okay.
And then I'll roll against you to defend.
Okay.
Ooh.
Why would you do this to me?
I'm sorry.
I'm dead. Drop half my stuff. Round it down.
Yep. So, yeah, whenever you die, you end up dropping half of your collected glory points and treasure rounded down. She only has 1 treasure, so she keeps it. She had 4 glory points altogether, so she dropped 2 of those. But you get, if you're the one that gets lucky at the land, a few hits in, you'll be fine. All right. Rolls over to me.
Yep.
And then you'll spawn in at the end of the 10 for your turn.
For my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
You lose your stuff, and you just end up respawning at the start of the 10 you're in. So right next to where you came in from the other 10. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm within range of him, so. Yeah, let's just attack him now. I mean, if I can reach him, my attacks are +1 no matter what, so it's just about being within range for me.
Alright.
5. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rolling real low here. Oh, forgot to set his life.
Yep.
So there's 2 players, so his life's going to be 3.
Yeah.
There will be boss cards and all that. We're just making do with what we have at the moment. So we'll keep track of his life on this card with 3 life. Pop it down 1. Alright. Well, spawn in. Oh, wait, no, I can reach it. I can do that again. Alright, let's try attack again. Oh, yes, 7.
That is also a 7?
Yes, but I have Opportunist. So that's going to be another hit, another point. Hey, if you manage to do the last 2 damage on it, though, I think you might end up catching up a lot, because, boss is worth a lot of points.
Yep.
As well, if I manage to die, then I'm going to be dropping a lot of this.
I'll pop it over here.
I'm going to go and turn in 2 of these for level 2. Do that again.
Alright. I'll attack him too.
Alright.
3.
Oh, your rolls have just been awful today.
Lord.
Yeah, now you live. Try again?
Yes.
This is all you need. I mean, this will...
4.
4. 5.
Wow.
Alright, so what you need... That's actually kind of what you wanted. What you... Oh, I have a bunch of life. Never mind.
Yeah.
There's almost no way he's going to...
No, you're not gonna die.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, so let's see if I can take it down so I get a big win here on you. 4. Fine. Wait a minute. I shouldn't be going. He should be attacking us. What am I doing?
Yep.
What are we missing stuff here? Alright, it's your turn to go. And he needs to attack. Again, well, like last time, I'm closest, so we'll let him attack me first.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I can't defend that. I mean, that's a hit. Alright, well, let's see what he does to you. 6. Nope. Alright, but now it's your turn, and you could hopefully take him down.
Yeah, okay. 4.
This is not a good way to take him down.
No.
4. You gotta reroll.
Okay. 6.
That's better. Hey, you get it!
I got it. Oh, I hit him, actually.
Yeah,
I killed him.
so take the point for the damage and take the boss himself.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah.
Took a little longer than we thought, but hey, we're done here. So let's see. By the end of it all, we've survived. I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, looks like 8, 9 points.
Okay. How much are these worth?
3.
3? 3, 5, 6, 7?
So yeah.
And I died once?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Beating you
yeah.
by 2 points after you died, I mean, it's pretty good. Alright, well there we go. I mean, I know we've got a couple of people hanging around at this point, but that was a quick run through. I say quick, that took a little longer.
Well, we've stopped to talk a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to find some stuff. But yeah, that was, oh no, don't fall! Hi, we're back.
Hello.
That was a quick run through of the Adventures game and the semi-cooperative run through of it all. And again, if you're wanting to, just do that full solo, there's nothing stopping from that. The game plays out the same, you just ignore the point system of it all, alright? We generally recommend if you're doing solo or full cooperative that you give yourself a limited number of respawns to go through it all. Like, only having like 3 lives or something like that to share amongst yourself or the team or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And once, you die 3 times or whatever, or you have a player die 3 times, then you've lost, unfortunately. You did not survive that adventure.
Yep.
With our couple of viewers left, still time for you guys to give us any questions or whatever if you guys want. What time is it?
8:04.
Okay, cool. So we're at the end of about the end of the stream, anyways, I guess.
Yep.
So good time wrapping it all up. While we're giving a couple people left a chance to comment, we'll just sort of start doing our sign out stuff. We want to first say thank you guys so much for being here today or for coming in later and watching this. I hope we pressed the thing to save it this time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we meant to post up the last one. If you didn't see the update we made about it, we never used Twitch before. It was our first time, and we didn't realize you had to toggle on a specific switch to save your videos, which seems so silly to me because I felt like that was the whole point of Twitch.
Streaming, baby.
I guess they want their folks to be being live, so they make it slightly inconvenient to view your stuff not live.
Yeah.
Which seems silly. But yeah, we didn't know about that toggle, so we unfortunately, as soon as we ended the last stream, that was just lost to the ether forever. We did do a little video where we recapped it a little bit. But hopefully we got that click this time. This will be saved. So if you're coming in and watching this later, hey, thanks for being here too. We appreciate you watching. Thank you all so much for all your support in this. Seriously, this campaign was so much more successful, honestly, than we thought we would be.
Yeah.
We had, tried to keep our hopes up that we would reach that 18,000 goal, but I mean, to be honest, from the beginning, we were like, probably not going to reach that far. We might be lucky to get the second one unlocked a little over. We are just so absolutely thrilled that we can get this full experience out to you guys. I'm so happy that we have so many people in here that are, just interested in something we made. This is our first large scale Kickstarter we've done. Yeah. We did one little one before this, but that was more or less free advertising just for a thing we print off at home.
More or less just getting to know Kickstarter.
Yeah, it was
how it works.
Yeah, it was giving us a chance to kind of mess with Kickstarter, get used to it and all that. Let some people know that we have this other game that we're going to be making and all that jazz. And get a little bit of funds for buying some of the supplies we needed to start making that stuff at home. Which again, if you guys aren't aware of what that is, that's our battle chess game Velatum. Which again, you can go to our shop and you'll find print and play files for that. Or do we move that to the website?
The print and play are on the website.
Right, because we have both 3D versions and 2D versions. Okay.
Yeah. The 2D versions are available on the website. The 3D version that you can print on your 3D printer if you have one is available on the shop.
Which basically will just give you the files you need to print out these pieces we have here at home. If you have access to a 3D printer, if you want us to print one off and put it in a nice box for you and all that, there's an option for that as well.
Yep.
But I mean, that was our first little attempt at it, at getting used to Kickstarter. But this is really our first like big attempt, working with the factory and all that, and just having no idea what this was going to turn into. We had 50 backers or something on our last one, something like that.
Yeah.
So really small number, on that last one. The fact that we've got over 600 of you guys that have been willing to give us your support is
blows my mind.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, even when you add in all the people I don't think are counted in that, all the cancellations we've had so far, for whatever reason they dropped out, either not liking or just not being able to have the money at the time. The fact that's even more people that were willing to at least attempt to purchase our game is so amazing. I mean, to be at 24,000, I think.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's so great that we found y'all support like that. We really hope you guys love the game as much as we do, because no matter how much we might joke and all that, we really do love this game, and we really hope you guys love it too. Seriously, we hope it meets all your expectations and then some, or at the very least you don't hate it.
Yeah.
Boy. Oh, before we go, I just want to thank the Dice Tower for their glowing review recently. We know how much you guys love the game. Clearly, obviously, you love it more than us, definitely. It's we know all these backers are just backing because it's travel size. They definitely didn't miss the fact that that's kind of one of the big points of this game. Yeah. Like, we were never setting out to make the best combat arena game you've ever played. We're setting out to make a fun taste of a combat arena game that you can carry anywhere with you. That's the point of this game.
Yeah. I'm
a big fan of combat arena games. I love HeroScape and stuff like that. And I wanted something that gave me the taste, the flavor of that, the feeling of playing one of those games, but that I could, bust out on my break at work or while getting dinner or something like that, or while we're out camping and things like that, without 3-hour setup time of building out a full HeroScape arena and all that, and get that good fun of knights and wizards and stuff battling it out. That's the point of the game. So, hey, Dice Tower, that's the point. Anyway, thank you guys again so much. For any of y'all that haven't heard the spiel yet, you can find us all over social media and all that. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We even have a TikTok where I do little reviews on games and stuff or talk about our stuff. Obviously, if you're watching us on Twitch now, but if you're watching the thing later, then we're on YouTube. If you caught it like here live, we're on YouTube, guys. So you can find us there too. So far, I think we mostly just do how to play videos for our own games and all that. But we want to do more with that. Hopefully, we'll be doing more with that at some point. And even with our Twitch, we want to do more. It's all that. The more that this company starts bringing in, the better our gaming starts doing, the more time we'll hopefully have to do just more gaming stuff, more videos, more Twitch streaming and all that. So we'd love for that to be a thing at some point. But I think that really covers it all. We've given the spiel, we've said the big thank yous, we've tried not to get teary-eyed, we've given our jabs.
Yeah.
Anyway, we love you all so much. Thank you all for coming in, guys. See you next time.
Bye, 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 bye.